Alrighty everyone, so here we are at Skagway, Alaska. So, yeah, can't really see the town too good from here, but this is beautiful. This harbor here. We have a tour. We're going to go panning for gold. We're going to hold sled puppies, and we're just going to hang out in Skagway. Rami, Raggy, and Squeak-Doo will be accompanying us. I don't know how much I'll be able to actually talk on the vlog. It might be one of those deals where we discuss afterwards and then we show what we did. It's that drizzly, light, spitty sort of rain, so not ideal weather by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, that light, drizzly, spitty sort of rain. It's in the 40s right now, 40s Fahrenheit, so not the best of weather conditions, but it's also Alaska in September, so we're going to dress warm. I might put on another shirt underneath this because it's chilly. We have rain jackets, so, it should be fine. So yeah, we're going to enjoy a nice little day here in Skagway, Alaska. Should be fun.
Beagle. One note on this Commodore +4 will send you to a faraway land.
Alrighty, everyone. So, I hope you enjoyed that interlude of the train going up through the mountains of Skagway. It's kind of weird to go from theme song to big scenic interlude, but that's how we do. We had a big scenic interlude there. We just got back from our day in Skagway, Alaska. We did the Alaska 360 tour, which included a visit to Drudgetown, where you could do panning for gold and holding IDITAROD sled puppies and getting an IDITAROD sled demonstration. And it also featured a scenic railway tour on the Yukon Whitehorse Alaska line. And it was really fun. What did everyone think of it?
I loved the train ride. It felt so magical, like an old-timey train riding through a forest. It was so magical, just seeing all the scenery and hearing the history stories. It was so fun. And then we also held puppies, and that was really nice.
Puppies are great.
I didn't really care too much for the panning of gold, but some people like that sort of stuff, so if you do...
If that's your jam, yeah. Yeah, and, Squeak Doo's feeling, she's been under the weather a little bit.
The sea witch stole my voice.
The sea witch stole her voice, yeah. And the weather today was horrible. My gosh, guys, do not come to Alaska in September.
No, don't say that. Yeah, because yesterday we had a beautiful day.
The last 2 days.
So you can't
The last
say
2
that.
days, yeah, the last 2
Like
days were
fortress.
really
It's
good,
like any
yeah.
other city. You're gonna get rain.
You're gonna
or
get
whatever,
rain,
and boy,
but yeah,
we get rain.
yeah, we got it was buckets. Although anytime we were like inside doing an inside presentation or like hanging out on the train, no rain at all. No, it was fine then. But like when we were on the bits of the tour, when we were outside, rain constantly. So yeah, yeah, the past 2 days were really great, but yeah, today the weather just did not cooperate. But yeah, our tour guide was Batty Betty. She did a really good job. I loved all of the puns.
Incredible,
Yeah, the puns. Those were some choice puns there. Aged like fine wines. And yeah, any other thoughts on the day, the tour, the experience?
I despise the gold rush part of it. It was nothing they did. It was a perfectly fine program, but it was raining.
They made a little town, like
Yeah.
a little they called it Dredge
Digging
Town.
town
Yeah.
or something, and then after you get your gold, you go and get it assayed, evaluated, or whatever.
Yep.
But I just
Between all of us, we got made about $40.
so they say. But you stick your hands in dirty water, and you're just
Yeah.
it's a lot of shaking and
It's-
splashing, and
It's not a
it
neat
wasn't for
and
me.
dainty.
Yeah, no.
It's not a very Minnie Mouse
Or
activity.
Daisy Duck or anything else.
Yeah, Minnie and Daisy would take issue with that.
The dogs were great. They gave a presentation on like the racing dogs, and they're very trained, very well trained dogs, and they even let us interact a little bit with some of the dogs, not the puppies, the older dogs that do the race, and
Yeah.
they were very nice.
Them to go. That's only in the movies. If we want them to go, we're going to say this word, but I'm going to spell it for you all, because I know they can hear me out there. We say A-L-R-I-G-H-T. We say, all right. And off they go.
All right.
do it. And the puppies were just adorable. They were just...
Look at those blue eyes. You like me? No, I'm not edible.
Oh yeah, you don't actually say mush though. You say all right.
All right.
And that gets them going. But man, and he said like the big huskies, they wouldn't stand a chance against the dogs they
Well, and
raise.
that's the thing. I always thought husky dogs are big too, and these dogs that actually do the racing, they're not
They were-
tiny, but
they were
they
like-
are not big.
You remember when I would like take James for the 2-3 hour walks? They had his kind of build.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very muscular. You could tell by looking at them that they're working dogs. That
Yes.
they've done a lot of
Yeah.
activity. But no, I love that. That was good. The train ride was wonderful. I would have been, I think, felt better if they had lights on the train. It was just very dark,
There was-
especially going through the tunnels. It was kind of eerie.
There were, you know,
there
I
was definitely
took,
a feeling.
you know, I
Yeah.
took a photo at like the completely wrong exposure, and it looked really cool. I might put that up here. Yeah,
Sure.
like
There
it's.
was definitely a feeling there, but no, it's. I would recommend anybody if you come to Alaska and
Yeah, the Alaska 360
Do this.
tour that Disney Cruise Line offers. I think it was called like Dogs Gold and
gold
some-
mining
yeah.
dog.
They
something.
mention they list
Yeah.
the tour operators, don't they? Like operated by Alaska 360.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they do.
Yeah,
But yeah, if you
that's
go to the website, I mean, it's
you
right
want
there.
yeah, Alaska 360. Yeah, they did a good job. What do you think of the day, Raggy?
I think it was one of the best excursions we've ever had.
There we
Now,
go.
unlike everybody else here, I've always dreamed of going to Alaska to pan for gold. Now, I wasn't bending over a creek, you know, but
Yeah.
yeah, standing over a trough thinking, what the hell am I doing this right?
Yeah.
And the people who didn't want to do it, they wound up with like 3 times the amount
The
of
amount.
gold that I did.
Yeah, that's super competitive.
Well, if you're interested in the rankings, Rami and I were tied for first, and Squeak Doo came in second, and Raggy came in third. But it
I
ain't.
had an experience.
There
Well, I
we
was
go.
just happy to have a non-zero amount.
In all honesty, the only reason I did as good as I did, she came over and she's like, is everyone doing well here? And I'm like, no, I'm not at all. And she actually got me started a little bit, so I had help. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was worried that it was kind of like, basically the process is like you got dirt and like pebbles, and like you're sifting the pebbles out, but since the gold is heavier, it should like stay behind, and I think I was like accidentally like tossing out the gold
I was doing
out,
it too. Yeah.
so my actual number was the pan they like give you a pre like
Pan with
the
silt
with
in it or
the
whatever, yeah.
silt in it, yeah,
Pay dirt in it.
with the pay dirt, yes, and then yeah, and then
After watching that silly TV show so many nights.
the
Of
like
course, that's industrial. That's
yeah the like Gold Rush Alaska is
that
what it's called,
Gold Rush?
and they like have all this heavy equipment, and she showed like some of the heavy equipment and like the conditions that they had to go through.
That, yeah, a boat that dredged up, you know, soil from beneath the water.
Yeah.
And then they would sift through that and find gold. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a legit thing, and
Those dogs were incredible.
yeah,
When they let them out, those dogs just came running out because they knew there were visitors here and they were going to get petted.
yes, yeah,
And they
like
jumped up and
yeah, like there's still they're house dogs as well. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, and even though they are incredible athletes, and like the work you got to do for the IDITAROD is like, it's
that
nuts.
was amazing when he talked about how they actually drove the sled in the Iditarod. I don't see how anybody can do that and survive. And
Yeah.
that's like 10,000 miles.
Yeah, like that. That is crazy. Yeah, the work they have to go through for that, and yeah.
I need to look that up more.
yeah, like that was wild. And yeah, so overall, very great day. I'm going to include tonight's dinner at Animator's Palette on a different vlog. I don't know. We'll think of something, but I'm going to sign off this one because I should not get any copyright strikes on this like this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll check back with more fun adventures. Tomorrow we're going to Juneau, and Saturday is Ketchikan, Alaska. And we're going to have more fun. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know you're the best fans of any YouTuber in the world. And we're going to have more adventures here on the Disney Wonder. Bye! Bye, Skagway!
Holland America line.
The Holland American line. Yeah. Yeah, now it stops raining. Anyway, bye!